funny little jokes all around. So there we go. We got ourselves the quick art buster. There he is. I found a Pixiv art about Loglist, like taking Master away from Castoria and Castor Artoria being in the chair. What the fuck? That's so weird. So he likes to be called Quick Kanazawa. He's got the vibe. He's got the vibe. Whenever he puts on the Quick hoodie, he feels the vibe of Quick Kanazawa within him. He feels the power. That's why they're kind of like laughing and gassing it up. So if you guys don't know, Nani? What the Sigma? Is that 2-san? No, that's Director San. He's no longer Mr. 2. He's Mr. Director now. He's been upgraded. Promotion. Big promotion time. So this is going to be a staff talk chat. So we get about 30 minutes of 3 old men yapping about great things about FGOs and fun stuff. So it says, yeah. By the way, Japan right now is snowing. Like almost blizzard level. So they're currently appreciating every single one of them for coming in even after this super cold day. Yeah, which by the way, Nagasaki snowing is a rare thing, super rare. So make sure, yeah. So they're just thanking people that being patient and being make sure that they're warm first and foremost. This is food here is super great. So he ate fry. He ate some deep fried food from Nagasaki, and he said that should taste really nice. Like it was so good. So you're thinking of deep fried food. So yeah, he ate some deep fried chicken. He said it's a really good. What the hell's a kare sarudon? Curry salad udon. I don't know what that is. Portical rice. I don't know what that one is. But apparently, yeah, it's very delicious. Apparently, the food portion is very large. They're just talking about good food culture around the prefectures while they were enjoying themselves. If you guys don't know, Satellite Station is all about promotion of the prefecture on top of three good men talking about good stuff. They're gonna be busting out the guests very soon. Hey, we're gonna be talking about FGO music, aka that this portion will most likely get copyright striked. Hey, there he is. There they are. Yo, he's got the Eliza t-shirt. Let's go. And the man himself. It surprised Mr. Akabane. Holy. So if you guys don't know, when it comes to music chat of FGO, there he is. Yeah, Mr. Yamanaka. So he's asking, can you guys go home? Are you guys gonna be safe? Be warm, okay? The AKA copyright? That's right. So yeah, if you don't know, that's Mr. Hagaketa. So if you guys don't know, when it comes to music, it's these guys. These guys made all your FGOs, all your Type Moon stuff. So they're gonna be talking about this specific music. Ooh, Trinity Metatorinos. Nice. We're gonna be talking about the very nice OC4. It's gonna be a little bit of spoilage, so just be careful, chat. You've been warned for OC4. Yamanaka wasn't Keita Haga for FGO soundtrack. All three of them are. Most of it is probably faced by Haga, but whatchamacallit, the man when it comes to like music, he works under him. So here's proof, and he's specifically talking about how amazing the music is. So yeah, they were going to do Haga-san and him to kind of combine this creation of Ordeal Call 4. He wanted to make sure that it was a banger, right? And it was their own pet project to make sure that it became a success. So it says, yeah, we started at the demo, aka practice round, and it already kind of like created a really nice, good standard. And we kind of saw the vision already, and we added the violins on chords to make sure that it's more realistic. And live performance would be very phenomenal as well. And if you guys have seen it during the few live streams beforehand, it was pretty lit. So, by the way, the recording of this violin, day one recording. Immediately, right when the project started, the violin the prop was done in the very first day. So, yeah, can you guys tell us the step-by-step process of how this is being done? Here's the slide, chat. So it says the very first of the music, we wanted to make sure that the song, the music, the noise reverberated the concept of souls that are wandering, right? The wandering souls, the hesitations, the thoughts, and the wonder. And then we wanted to make sure at the very middle, a conviction has been made. And at the very finale, the finalization, the quote unquote, conclusions of their determinations and their actions to make sure that it is hyped up as well as known throughout the music that there was a progression of determination. This is, what was your impression on Proof hearing it for the very first time? This is, I love Miss Ayasa's violin techniques. It's very phenomenal. And then like these themes on this song of like proof, strength, and just acknowledging and kind of determination to not only to others but to him themselves as well, kind of being like implemented while the music is being played out is a very nice touch in my honest opinion. So yeah, whenever I was hearing this for the first time and I was reading my lines, I finally got to understand that I was being built up to this moment, and it was very amazing feeling while recording. It says yeah, during this recording time, there was not a lot of visuals to kind of back it all up, but how did that affect your recording while hearing this still? But it still kind of gets you motivated, correct? You'd be like, yes, that sure did. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Proof not only was in the OG trailer, it was also in the battle during your boy Galahad. The suggestions that was made, it was me. So Mr. Haga right there specifically said it was his option that he wanted to put Proof in there. It says, yeah, the fact that Mash and Galahad doesn't, mesh well, and it was kind of a confrontation of Mash and kind of showcasing her real self and herself. And this song kind of perfected, if not matched, the criteria of that sort very well. So I just wanted to see if it worked, and it worked out perfectly, in my opinion. I suggest whenever commercial music slides in at like a battle in game, in story, definitely kind of get you excited and hyped up to an extent, right? So what did you think when you were playing Ordeal Call 4? Is it the what we see is like at the very end, like the fact that the music, I had a feeling that it was gonna happen if they were gonna bust out the song, and then they didn't do it at the very first, but at the very end it just busted out that finale Proof song, and I was like, wow, that's a really nice, well done touch there. And the kind of truth and proof and just kind of confrontation of Galahad versus Mash, and the entire clash itself is a proof exactly how the song states, and the song really just builds up that battle so one. It's very phenomenal. But I did struggle in this one, to be perfectly honest. It was a very long battle for me. I think I listened to at least 4 times in loop. So yeah, can you guys raise your hand? Who raised your hand? Who farmed up? Is it? There's a couple of people who listen to this music because they farmed up. It said, yeah, I messed up on the composition, didn't realize the surprise, so it ended up being more of like a slow burn instead of like a quick finish. But it was a very enjoyable feature for sure. And it really did feel like a little bit of a Knights Around vibe as well. That it was very honorable, very noble. Oh, no, the Cadox guitar. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're going to be talking about Cadox's guitar action now, chat. It says, yeah, I knew Cadox was really good into rock, so. It says, yeah, the first time I heard it, like, man, Cadox knows how to, like, bust out the musical rhythms like this so easily. Like, yeah, you can hear it on loop constantly. It's very short, very smooth. But a lot of people probably want new variant of this song. If not, like, put this on like a full album track. If not, side track would be really nice. And if there's another opportunity for Cadoc and bust out music, it'd be greatly appreciated that we could slide. Like I would ask if we get more chance to do so. in order to create this song, we really didn't put big thought efforts to it. It was that we know that we wanted to kind of create a small theme, kind of like a quick relaxation, a gap. It says, yeah, we didn't know exactly how efficient and very good that Caddock could do on a guitar. And so we argued that, like, if he should be proficient at it or not. So we came to the conclusion that when discussing that he definitely is a mage and knows how to work with his hands. And he likes rock, so therefore that he knew how to handle his guitar to an extent. Yeah, this is his headcanon here. Yeah, I think, yeah, my headcanon is whenever he's performing solo, he's a guitar man. But whenever he's performing against the crowd, he is a bass player for sure. That's just my headcanon. I'm pretty sure it's not true, but I just like to think of it like that. It'd be pretty fun to make a crypto music band just for funs and giggles. What do you guys think, huh? So yeah, are you gonna let Kiristraya sing or who's gonna sing? Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting band. Yeah, everybody wearing their own uniform jackets and stuff. That'd be nice. So yeah, I'm interested in the girls. Yeah, who's singing, who's doing their thing and whatnot. Is she gonna bust it out in her consort U style, like in her elemental form, or is she gonna be her human form? See, these are the questions we be asking. Here it is. We would like to hear about the Ordeal Call 4 background music concept. We learned about proof. Now we're learning at the BGM of the Ordeal Call 4. It says, yeah, the background music is very heavy, very contempt, very orchestrated. Could you tell us more about why you've chosen this route, or was there something that in mind in order to make this happen? It says, yeah, I would like to hear what kind of orders were given to work with in order to come up with this ending of the background music like this. It says, yeah, we wanted to definitely focus on the sins and the punishments for sure. I wanted to make it a little bit more religious, but at the same time, really zealousy. We were adjusting it to make sure that it's not too religious, but at the same time, it needed to add a bit of dread or eerie to these type of music. We'll make the atmosphere, make sure that it's definitely a religious outcome, but a very ominous one, very uncomfortable, yet so familiar too. It says we wanted to go for like more preset orchestra, but we did come to the discussion that we might have modernized it to our own little accordion instead of utilizing like the presets that we've had before. It says, yeah, we're going down in Hell's Lair. So it was very fascinating to listen to while going through the story with these type of BGM here. So it says, yeah, thank you guys so much for taking your guys' time. He's just asking and appreciate that he was, invited as a surprise guest to hear about the background music of the Ordeal Call for music and get to hear, the artist's thought process and the concept of how they moved on and whatnot. So he was thinking. So it says, yeah, I wish we had more talk like this because I have more questions to ask so much for every single one of you guys because it's so intriguing and curious. But when time flies, when it have fun, chat. So Mr. Akabane has gotta go. He's got to prepare for the next live stream segment that's coming up. So he's taking a quick retire. They got about maybe 7 minutes ish. So this is next topic. We're gonna be talking about the final chapter. So it's gonna be spoilers. So be careful once again. So the final chapter's music concept that we would like to talk about here. So what do we want to talk about first? So please listen to this musica. Oh shit, dude. The final battle. No, it's so good that the camera is shaking. Dun 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 dun. Copyright. Got him. So yeah, this is the Solomon battle music scene there. We came up with the first conclusion that we wanted to utilize this as the Solomon Pretender's, noble phantasm, but I really wanted this to be cinematic, very dramatic, and very emotional sequence. So I kept it as the ace in the hole. It says, yeah, we wanted to utilize this music for the Solomon's MP, but we came to the conclusion that we're going to save it for that specific scene and that specific scene alone to give out that impact while he noble phantasmed. It says, by the way, this music is everything from Chapter 1's music variant reconstructed to make sure that it is played. It's essentially, it's Ars Nova, right? He's saying that it is a reuse asset of Season 1, which technically the music is from Ars Nova's theme. So here's the next one, Cosmic Tree number 6, Sephirot Limelight. So we're going to be talking about this OST here. Oh, dude. Dude, this OST went hard. Yeah, this has that LB6 like fucking, the shit that you heard during the Beast fight in the background while still like having the conviction fight. Yeah, so the very first one they've added strongly towards the beginning of the arc's music, the final battle, and the background of it is the final battle, right? The Beast subjugation arc music kind of combined together and melodied into it very nicely. But the bass is the destruction arc being utilized as follows. So yeah, the Nasu's order definitely tuned me in to lock in to make this LB6 because LB6 order was one of the fewest hard ones because they wanted to combine the entire melody of LB6 into a specific theme and notion. But Nasu gave me a specific, tuning to make sure that I was able to pull out 100% of the effort and the music in order to provide what you hear right now for LB6 just nicely. It says, yeah, it's very nice that whenever I played this game, the music, right when it played, it definitely felt the destruction arc, like in my back of my brain. It was like, oh shoot. So it was very impactful and very powerful. It just kind of reeled back in time of back then. So it was kind of well played there. Like it was such a great timing and it's such a great melody to reel you in back to the time where you had to deal with that. That you get to yeah, the fact that during these like final battles and these farming criterias you be able to look back in time and how you've experienced so far was very well done and nice touch. So we're gonna be listening to, which one is it? Is it LB7? Hey, no, it's the Cosmos. Yep, LB7 Quasar Genesis. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, sir. The Kukurukan Utstiporutetska and Teska Toripuku. The LB7 raid. That shit was a bop. So it says, yeah, this is the consolidation of all the Naui Mictoran's musics combined and tuned in very nicely to create this tempo. So this is the tree fight versus the Naui Mictoran's layered together nicely. So he wanted to essentially create a battle, and this Naui Mictoran start was kind of like a dead end sequence. So we wanted to start the music as like a dead end battle capability that led to a vibing feature of moving forward into the unknown. And so he layered the bad end battle, but on top of that, layered the Mictoran, the map BGM on top of it, and metaled it out to make sure that the both combined it very nicely. So this should be Cosmos Spectrum, M Spectrum. Yep. Yeah, by the way, the M Spectrum felt like it was every single event that you experienced from back then kind of all mixed together. And I like how Melt, Passion, and King Protea's there. Very cute, very cute. It says the theme of this was that the raid was going too fast. The raid was going too fast, and we needed to come up with something. The theme of this music was festival. That's it. That was all we were working with. So we threw everything we got that was festive. And this was a last minute, 100% last minute order just in case. And Nasu and I kind of came up with that. We didn't want to make a new one. We kind of want to compile all the music that we had beforehand to kind of create this pre-jam of, set of festivities. By the way, this was ordered during the very first raid due to the fact that the speed of the raid was a lot faster than we've ever anticipated. So we needed to make sure we had a backup plan, and then this was created just in case. And I believe it got cut down so fast that not a lot of people were able to appreciate the music, in my honest opinion. Yeah, if you guys don't know, M Spectrum was 100% one of the trees that got cut the fastest because it had the best mats. Yeah, they 100% rigged it in December whatever the Curious Clock was, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It's a little bit of spoilers there that kind of Mr. Kano got spilt out there, but it was very nice touch for sure. Well, NA will be always slow to kill. Well, do not worry. End Spectrum will always show up at an exact date because that's why it was created. By the way, this is they're talking about Volume 8 music, original soundtrack, starting all the way from Ground, so Ordeal Call 4, all the way to the final chapter. So by the way, these red highlighted part is the part where we explained and talked about it during staff talk. Joe Buckadan Joe! Iron Rose was so good. Yeah, he's talking about that. There's a couple of songs I want to talk about, but we can't just yet because it's spoilers. Like Resonate and whatnot. There should be a music composer documentary in these soundtracks, TBH, if you buy like the Blu-ray version. I feel like I came into a Lantern festivals that I'm sorry. You guys were like busting out so much. Yeah, at least I wanted to represent one of my favorite music. The fact that I was able to join in the music crew. Hey, the new you, the red hell yeah. Yo, I can't wait to listen to Iron Rose concert orchestrated, dude. That'd be so lit. It is the fastest song when it comes to tempo, I think. Iron Rose might be the fastest tempo song that we've ever created in FGO. He's not sure for 100%, but that is one of the fastest ones that they've ever created. It says, yeah, Nasu specifically told us to get a draconic metal as a order when it comes to this certain part. So it was kind of, we came up and come to the conclusion of this rhythm because of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed and like it. Because, yeah, we definitely struggled to capture the essence of both what a draconic metal is and Elizabeth at the same time. So we did a pretty good number of research and retries here and there. Dude, I can't wait. The staff talks are right about the end. Do you guys got any last words? This is it. I gotta say, these staff talks are getting too quick, in my honest opinion. They're going so fast. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on the venue and the live stream viewers. Salutation. I said I realized something. And so yeah, we talked about the mystery Maru. Now that we're here for the music, this is I'm so glad that you're willing to come in to enjoy the staff talks. It says yeah. So Mr. Two is kind of realizing that maybe I can be a little bit more selfish, and people would listen to their order. And so Buster is just like, you are on the other side of that position for a very long time. So now that you're on the other side, you feel kind of relieved. And then yeah, he's kind of asking like oh, if I ask something hard enough or enough, maybe it'll come true. So maybe they're gonna try to, Mr. Two might try to push his own little tiny agenda for everybody, including the music and Mystery Maru and whatnot. So So make sure you guys go visit Nagasaki because, you know, that shit lit. So whenever you visit, make sure you go to prefecture stuff and eat some good food. And make sure you guys stay warm. Thank you guys so much for coming. Greatly appreciate it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for real. Even though this is super cold out here, the fact that you've gotten every, you know, make sure you guys are safe and sound. And I'm really glad that you guys took interest to even just come into the staff talk to listen to us talk about FGO and how the music is made in the background. So yeah, we still got the main feature coming in, so hopefully you guys would enjoy as well. And please be safe going home, and be warm. Is it? Can these guys go home? I wonder. It says, yeah, I can't go home, but hopefully you guys, you know, make it to safe to home. Yeah, because he's got to cook more FGO. So this concludes the staff talk. So give it like 5 minutes and they'll come up with FGO right away. So last minute prediction. Who is the Valentine Day girl, Dio? Who do you think? Who do you think? Toko? Dude, I wish it's Toko. If it's Toko, my God, it'd be so good. All right, since y'all don't want the filters, I will put it in full view. What about an Aphrodite with a human host? I mean, that would be nice. That would be nice, Aphrodite with a human host. That would go pretty lit. What about Sheeta? Sheeta would be good. Yeah, Sheeta would be nice. Now that arcade's kind of like officially closed down, Sheeta kind of evacuating to FGO might not be a bad idea. I pray yearly for Sheeta. Damn. A devotee, I see. I respect that. I respect that. What about Narrow Venus? I ain't gonna lie to you. I hope we don't get no Narrows, no Artorias. I'm just hoping we get somebody else. We already got Artoria variant, which is Lord Logos, right? Lord Logos should check, right? Check the Artoria variant. And to be honest, we really don't need another narrow variant just yet. I'd rather get like I'd rather get anybody else, to BH. So Sheeta would be nice, Toko will be nice. Comma Mistake. That would be pretty funny to get like a welfare comma mistake again. That'd be nice from arcade. What else, chat? What else? They went Japanese, so expect. I don't know. They went Japanese on the January. I feel like they're gonna go European on the second one. There's some weird rotation of European mixed into this, so it's like, who knows, right? So here we go, chat. This is the live stream, the variant. Here we go. Get your pantyhose ready, Dial. Hippolyta, that would be nice. If we do get Hippolyta, that means that Richard was created for Fate Strange Fake. But make sure you guys repost so we can get that free 16 Sane Quartz later in life, all right? So make sure you guys bust them out. But without further ado, here we go. Mr. Kanazawa should keep... It is pretty wild that he took off his hoodie and wore the FGO hoodie. But here's all the good voice actors. There it is. Are we still alive? We are still alive there, for sure. So yeah, raise your hand if you can't go home, guys. What about False Assassin? Oh, you're talking about, okay, you're talking about the baby girl? He said, yeah, let's go party here. He said, yeah, don't worry, you guys aren't coming home today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for even putting your foot into this venue, even though the weather is so trash. So if you don't know, that's the voice actor of Ryoma. That's it. It's time to go home, guys. It says, yeah, I'm stuck here, so I'm gonna leave here tomorrow because the snowstorm is delayed and stopped everything. Maybe Francesca Prelati would be so chaotic. I love it. Chaotic would go hard. Yeah, she's asking the right questions. So I said, why'd you take your quick hoodie off? So it says, yeah, when it comes to radio and staff talk, we wear the quick ones, but in FGO. It says, yeah, I had a great opportunity to see Mr. Quick Kanazawa instead of FGO Aniplex Kanazawa. So it's a really nice little miracle happened behind the scenes. It says, yeah, I heard that Nagasaki doesn't snow as crazy as much, so... It says, yeah, does Nagasaki snow? It does snow, but it's rare. It's rare. Wow. Like, that's a lot of snow. Make sure you guys warm up, okay? It says, yeah, I don't think nobody expected it would snow all day, 2 days in a row like this. I said, thank you guys so much for coming in this super cold days. So yeah, how was your Nagasaki's experience? We know we got some food and visuals and walking around, but kind of a quick rundown, if you will. It says there's a lot of seafood. It was very nice, delectable. It starts with a pa, I can't remember. Patoshi? Yeah, fried lobsters and, fried seafood. It was really nice. It was very noir. It says, yeah, the specific mushroom takenoko bamboo shoot food was delicious. I don't know exactly what that is in English, but it has to do with the bamboo shoot. It says, yeah, we're probably going to go round to a bar or two just because we can't go home because it's so snowy and crowdy. So yeah, here we go. We're going to be quickly talking about Satellite Station here. Here's the illustration of Kanose. Kanose. So yeah, the whole theme of it is to, technically promote the prefecture, so. And that's kind of the vibe that they went for the Karadea Satellite Station 2026, aka Winter Caravan. So yeah, I'm pretty surprised that you can't see not good scenes from Mash and Lilith kind of messing with each other or whatnot. So I'm glad to see that's happening. Yeah, it seems that Mash is staring at Lilith to make sure that she's not messing around and vice versa. It says, yeah, it's very beautiful and the art's very nice. All right, let it begin, Chatterino Cappuccino. Here we go. We're going to be looking back. So we're probably going to be talking about the January event and then talking about the little bit more about the prefecture, then FGO news. So don't be surprised if we take a little bit of time. So here we go. Boom. So here's a quick timeline of what happened within the 12 and January. We're going to be talking about the Road to final chapter, talking about the final chapter, and then Carta de Florida. So this will be a spoiler free. So we're gonna you know edge around the edge a little bit. So yeah, what do you guys like? Can we talk about this? Can we talk about final chapters? Is this okay? It's very hard if we're gonna talk about you know rounding the spoilers, but we've already talked about it in the radio. It says, yeah, we were crying for sure. Like it was very teary and very touching story. It says, oh my god. Like it really seeps in to the very end whenever you know. It's like even the clock, it says, my god, it felt so nice. Like it was so touching that no wonder Mr. 2 went to the station as well after playing the game. It says, you were live streaming the final chapter. It says, yeah, I shredded my definitely life force to get my gotchas done and whatnot. You guys seen my live stream? It says, yeah, my item to go to definitely was Red Bull to keep myself energized for this long-awaited raid. It says, yeah, we definitely grinded hard to get Mr. The voice actor Roma to final chapter. So we were helping him as much as we could to beat at least through Avalon Le Fay before that entire scene, you know, before the entire December 21st happened. So it was a very long grind to get to the final chapter for him. And yeah, the comment section was saying some weird stuff like ORT, and I was like, what's an ORT? He's like, what are you saying? It says, yeah, don't worry, voice actor of Ryoma, there's a ORT waiting for you after LB6 to wall you down. And so, I don't know what they were talking about specifically. I thought they were madman spamming ORT. I thought I got bots in my chat. It says, yeah, I finished to final chapter about 6 days prior. So yeah, I didn't hear about that last chance gotcha shenanigan. Are you talking about the grand battle? It's like, I thought it was over. I thought I was going to the final chapters, but I can't get to the final chapter unless I beaten the grand battle and whatnot. So I was just like, what the heck is going on here? Like, what do you guys? I was like, what the heck is happening when I was doing the story? Like the last box run or something like that. Yeah, yeah, I got stuck there. I got cooked. I got cooked on the final lotto battle and whatnot. So I had to grind my mats out and to get my characters readied up for the final battle. So it says, yeah, there is still the archive version of the weekly shows of each of the whatchamacallit, chapters leading to final chapter. It says, yeah, the Ordeal Call 4 was really phenomenal. But when it comes to the inside, there's not a lot of opportunity to talk about it in details. So it was really nice to have the little staff talk of hearing the background music and like the proof and why they were made. And specifically, so it was a great opportunity that I just had there. But simultaneously, if you want to know more about Ordeal Call 4, you could definitely have it archived. There's a lot of drama log as well. So like there's a lot to it, but never really went in deep about the music type. So yeah, the archive is available till March 31st. Not sure why they're going to be deleting it. That's kind of stupid, but they're keeping it till March 31st if you guys ever want to go back to it. Right now, we're going to be talking about the current event that's still happening till February 13th. We wanted to talk about the Omi-san, OG-san, and Flora. And look at all these craft essence. Very beautiful, very cute. So yeah, it's a very warm and very comfy event at the very beginning. And I'm really glad that you're able to bust out music. It says, yeah, every time I see the commercials these days now that I tear up. Like I'm crying. It says like I'm crying out. Yeah, I don't know why, but whenever I see the cherry blossom old man and the dog, I just started tearing up. I don't know why. Like that's not fair. And my wallet starts opening up like crazy. It's yeah, definitely when it comes to animals and old people, it's very very heartwarming and very touching for sure. Very emotional in the It says, yeah, I've never really gotcha for the VA except today, to be honest. It says, yeah, the VA of the caster 5-star was very good voice actor, so. And it was drawn by one of the coolest artists, so. But you knew the outcome of the story event. You know, whenever you see this type of character, there's always sus. So yeah, I didn't get to roll him. So I didn't pull him, so I'm a little depressed, sad about it, you know? So don't worry, there's still a chance. I've already thrown 1,000 Saint Courts, okay? It's already gone. My 1,000 Saint Court has already perished. So yeah, the Cherry Blossom Man story was really never a bright one to begin with. But it was very impactful as a child. It says, I love the additional image and the expression added to Robin and Shokaku. That was a very nice touch. I'm not crazy, right? So yeah, in these types of these events, a lot of the side characters get their expression wheels increased because of wanting to able to add more validity in their emotions for sure. So yeah, I really enjoyed the first event was a phenomenal, to be honest, to start FGO, after time. It says, yeah, by the way, it will be still here until the 13th of February. So if you guys haven't started, make sure you guys catch up and do your very best. Even if you don't do story, that it is still farm available. And we're going to be talking about are we going to be getting Bakudan Joe? What's going on here? We're going to be specifically talking about the Roma's VA, which is his character, which is the writer 4-star during the Guraguda Teito Seihai Senso, the Grail War of the Teito. And then you've got the Lancer version where the Nobu's head at. So yeah, 4-star, 5-star. So yeah, what do you think, looking back all these years from 4-star to 5-star now? And the first time I became the writer welfare, it's like, it's been 8 years. Like, time flies. Like, damn. He's like, what's going on here? What happened? Like, I never really have a mini opportunity to slide into FGO venues and talk about these, but man, time do fly. It says, yeah, Gura Gura's gone a long way, huh? So yeah, I haven't gotten there yet, but it says, yeah, you started out as a welfare and became a 5-star. It's kind of amazing. It says, yeah, like now rewatching side by side with 5-star and 4-star, I'm like, man, the welfare got a really good, slayed back, slack back style was really nice. It says, yeah, I love the Lancer type because whenever he feels Japanese and formal variant, it definitely had a little crest mark, and it's just really befitting of him with Odio-san. Was very nice. It says, yeah, I loved Cut Sensei. It was really nice during the Ryoma Guda Guda. He says, yeah, I didn't think such a great, such a teacher, but with this, person was just very phenomenal. Yeah, they're specifically talking about the where the Nobu's head at. Where the Nobu head at? So yeah, maybe we should get a rerun. Yeah, I keep yelling for reruns here, guys. We should get a rerun. This is, yeah, hey, by the way, is this final? Yeah, final, the end, Shinsengumi? Is Gura Gura over? Yeah. Yeah, we got the final Honnoji. We got the Z end. It says, yeah, how many endings we gonna get, though? It says, yeah, so we might have more? Yeah, I do wish that they, make a funnier subtitle just a little bit. Are they gonna EOS on March 31st? No, the archive videos is getting taken away at March 31st. Not sure why, but they do these weird dumb shit to try to pull people for FOMO. That's about it. So right now we're going to be talking about the prefecture advertisements where these 3 voice actors go to the prefectures to tell you how wonderful these places are. And if you ever visit them, you should go check XYZ out. It's essentially VA promoting the prefectures and having fun with it. So yeah, you guys get ready. We had some pretty fun visuals and video recordings. It was crazy. It was an insane start. I didn't think it would be like that 10 minutes ago. This will be our first time seeing the final cut, so I'm kind of excited how it goes out. The final Gura Gura in the end, for real this time, parentheses Finn, not. Hey, there they are. It's just, holy crap, it's snowing. Oh my god. They're snowing like crazy. What the Sigma? Oh my god. That is a lot of fucking snow. No wonder the trains aren't working. So I said, yeah, this is my first time. I didn't know it was such a snow kingdom. Oh my god. This is my first time here. Yeah, it says, I didn't know that it snowed like this. It says, I've been in Nagasaki Prefecture. I did not think it would snow this hard. It says, it did as forecast predicted. By the way, this is one of the 3 biggest beautiful location to see at night. It was utilized in the Over the Same Sky in the 10th, where Estrella, aka Luvia, was overseen. Simultaneously, Brito Mart was at the looking at the sunrise from the lookout point. So Nagasaki has great lookout points. We're going to be going around the recommended areas and enjoy ourselves and get themselves warm. Let's go. Hey, there's the Ryoma's statue boots. So yeah, that's a big boots. What's going on here? It says, yeah, you can wear this boots and take pictures. Thinking like you're a Ryoma. It says, as a representative of the VA, I believe you should be the one taking it. Oh, dang. The whole boot went in. Can he remove it, though? He's going to get stuck in there. It's a, oh, damn. It says, yeah, even though the background, the atmosphere is wintry. Oh, wow. If you guys don't know, this is practically like a museum for Sakamoto Ryoma. So if you like Sakamoto Ryoma, Nagasaki has an entire museum for him. Look at that. Baba boy. Hey, the hidden bedroom. The hidden bedroom and the secret meeting site. So they finally got to the booth. So yeah, there's a lot. It's to kind of get them hyped up, excited. Where's the Oryo-san? Oryo-san is FGO. If you guys don't know, to an extent. Oryo-san was an FGO thing that got added in Ryoma. Technically, Oryo-san is a quote-unquote wife of Ryoma, but they changed that up a bit in FGO. So there's the boots and the clothing of Ryoma. So there's the music, the flute that Oryo-san enjoyed, for sure. I would like to see visual. This is, yeah, adding Western and Eastern together must have been a very discombobulating at the time. So there's the little portrait and the pistol and the katana. And so yeah, this does definitely feel Ryoma vibe. So, yeah, can we do the pose? Can we do the pose? Look, you can do the pose just like him. Oh, dang, 3 people slapping that, good luck. Oh my God. Well, I don't know where they are. Oh, dang, they're gonna eat some good food. Chawanmushi. Yo, those are the good stuff. Chee. So it's a really nicely steamed eggs with a little bit of shrimps and a little bit of veggies. Oh my God, that looks great. Holy. Looks warm. Very delicious. I'd eat that, dude. I'd devour that. Shit, the sashimi variant? Oh my God, let me have one of those. Oh, bro, looks so good. Oh my God. Shit gonna be lit. Yo, is he okay? Oh, is it hot? I think it's hot. Oh, it's just a lot of broth. It's very soupy, very tough, very strong. It's really nice. I was very surprised. So it says, yeah, it definitely feels into your soul whenever you're cold. And it's very warm and kind. This is the oil envelopment is very strong. Looks really nice. Very delish. There's a for sure. So by the way, this store has been open since 1866. Their rumor is that Ryoma might have visited this shop. Might have. Funny. So it says, yeah, they gotta eat, they gotta munch. So before they continue, they gotta finish eating. So it's the midway point. So they're gonna talk about it and then they're gonna go back with it. It says, yeah, man, the opening, you guys were covered in snow. Are you guys okay? Like, it was crazy. It says, yeah, nothing came through or see because it was just such an intense snowstorm out there while we started recording. Like 10 minutes ago, we had blue skies and beautiful view. Right when we started recording, that thing just started blasting. The blizzard came out of nowhere. It says, yeah, I didn't expect the because maybe it was in the mountainside. The weather just changed so abruptly. It was very interesting experience. Yeah, because it snowed so suddenly right when we started recording, we had no chance to give you guys umbrellas or anything to kind of protect your guys. And so, yeah, while we were recording this, little by little, the entire staff member started to white out because they were just kind of sitting down there, kind of recording us and getting everything set up. And it was kind of funny, for sure. Little by little, everything started turning white all around us. Yeah, it was very fun, though. So it says, yeah, I'm jealous of the servants. They were able to visit there when the night skies were very night skies and the rising dawn was very good. And who ate the food we went to? Dude, it's so delicious. It says, yeah, I heard that you can only eat like that in Nagasaki. I didn't know that. I had quite the unique experience. It says, yeah, but we were able to get some privilege, but by the time we got out, people were lined up for it. It says, yeah, they were hating on us when they were, when we came out for sure, because we were able to reserve a place for recording. So they did not like us, and we didn't feel, we were very privileged and lucky for sure that we had a place slotted out for us for recording. And thank you guys for doing that. Is that essentially people are already lined up? They cut in line because they had reservations. Oh, here it goes, Chad. The Classica. We got ourselves the L Classic. We've got the prefecture quiz. Oh my god, that looks great. It's like a bread cake. Yeah, what is Ichijiku? I think it's beets. I believe it's red beets cake. Here's the question. So in the Nagasaki household, what is the most consumed food product? Fake eggs, real eggs, mackerel, no, tuna, or potato. So fake egg, tuna, or potato. Which is the most food consumed in the Nagasaki prefecture? I want to say tuna. I want to say either tuna or fake egg. It says, yeah, I have no clue. So yeah, we're talking about what food do they use the most. To be honest, it feels like that all the food that gets used the most. It says, yeah, I saw it on airport potatoes stuff. Yeah, everything's got a lot of. I want to say it is eggs. A lot of the food product, especially chawamushi, requires an eggs. So I want to say it's either tuna or eggs. So yeah, they're gonna be asking the audience. They say, what's number one? Look, everybody's like, there's a lot of people saying number one, so it might be number one. Yeah, it's man, fake egg, aka kamaboko, right? And I don't know. But yeah, what about potato? Yeah, there might be some spies. So let me give you guys a hint then. Okay, so it's eggs. 100% eggs. It's eggs. So yeah, by the way, it's everything. Can we go more specific and be like, we can't give you more hints, unfortunately. But it is in the food you guys eaten before, for sure. So I think it's eggs. I want to say it's eggs because that's the most consumed. Because in order to make chamushi, I think you need about 4 eggs. I think it's supposed to be 4 yellow eggs specifically, and take out the what's the word? I want to say eggs. What is the answer? So he went for a potato. So number 2, eggs because of castella and chawamushi. And then Miss she went for the fake eggs kamaboko. I like to call kamaboko fake eggs. Hey, it's fake eggs, number 1. Damn, she busted out the Helldivers. Raise your hand. You got fake eggs. Damn, everybody has them. It's true. See, you ask the people prefecture of Tokyo, you're not going to see a lot of hands for sure. Dane. Japan number 1 when it comes to consuming the fake egg. Oh, champong, oden, true. A lot of like the bull, right? Like a lot of the oden style food product uses fake eggs, so it's really nice. And there's got to be many different ways to eat them for sure, because it's kind of a jack of all trades that can be utilized immediately. They call them combos instead of kamaboko. So yeah, that's very studious, very nice. He said, "I'll bring it to FGO Radio. Don't worry, guys." So yeah, there's the second half of the trip. You guys enjoy. Oh, they're at Dejima, the walk path where all the all the tourists got banned. Hell yeah. It's a place where no foreigners no longer are allowed because foreigners did some dumb shit. Damn, child mad. And he's stomping. You saw that child stomping? It's supposed to kind of showcase the beauty. The museum. So this is Capitan, aka Captain Room. Yeah, maybe there were like discussions, balls, and treaties maybe happening here, perhaps. Look at it, it's got like fancy breads and beef. So this definitely is not Eastern, definitely Western style. It says, yeah, Dejima definitely been utilized during the FGO event as well. Was utilized in the Dancing Dragon Castle. Here's the quick preview of it. Check it out. What do you think? It says Hibichika definitely came down. It was very nice and cute and very reminiscent. Like, wow, they're back here. And so yeah, the phone guy came to, and Seabolt, Mr. Seabolt was a very surprise. So there's a hard recommendation. Here we go. Last spot. So yeah, the snow finally faded, but now we're in the seaside. It's a little cold. You guys must be cold. Now let's go take a break, shall we? So yeah, let's go. Let's go somewhere. It's very cold. Yeah, we're going to the attic, aka coffee and dining. Damn. Yo, Western style food in an Eastern island, kind of litty. So yeah, this is the place where you can enjoy a Western style in an Eastern island. Oh, damn, look at the coffee. Seabolt, Sakamoto Ryoma, FGO Buraritabi. That's a real... Look at all these art. The coffee arts, the El Clasica. And the fact that they got him Seabolt is pretty awesome. Holy shit. He's got she got what's his name? Izo. Oh dang, look at that. It's just, yeah, it's too pretty. I don't want to destroy it. I feel bad. It's like I can't suck the Seabolt. It says very smells fragrant so nicely. I do and would love to go at a coffee shop and enjoy a really good grinded brewed beans. So if you guys don't know, coffee was first introduced in the Edo period around this location specifically because of the import. And this place, Dejima has advertised coffee as health. Drinking a cup of coffee a day kind of gives you a healthy, or at least feels a bit better because of the energetics and, you know, the caffeine and the whatnot. So, Japan might have not gotten coffee if Seabolt didn't land in Japan and traded coffee beans. So yeah, I wonder how new people would feel drinking coffee for the very first time. It's not the tea kind; it's bitter. Like, I wonder if people would people would comment on it. So yeah, we better get to stage. So yeah, I don't want to. Nah, it's too cold. Let's just stay here. At least finish our drink. So February 8th in Japan is the day of starting new work. So February 8th is a day where a big project starts coming out once again. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Sakamoto, the VA of the Sakamoto Ryoma does live stream. So I'm really admired to that. It's that I feel like this year I want to start live streaming as well. So yeah, I'll do my very best to start a live stream, see if my office approves of it. Please approve me. Because, like, I'm getting aged up, you know. I definitely want to not get sick, not get injured. And I want to be participating in the FGO festival this year. That's what I want. So you're going to show up more often? That's awesome. It says, mine's definitely greedy. She was writing a diary. So the voice actor of VA was writing a diary. I want to start a diary because it was very fascinating and very interesting. Like, I want to continue my diary work and kind of preserve it through my yearly date. And kind of preserve it for sure. And kind of continue it on. Because I think it was very... she looked very relaxed and looked very fun. And I definitely want that vibe with me as well. So I wanted to ignite that passion once more and continue it. So yeah. By the way, that's all on the same day today. Do you guys imagine? So yeah, remember, this is the sun was blazing at us at the end. Like right when we got into Dejima, it started blazing. It's like everybody was laughing. Yeah, you thought it took 2 days, right? No. This was all in 1 day, one take right before. So yeah, he's talking about specifically. We only went to certain places in Nagasaki, but please do explore the entire prefectures and enjoy it to your heart's content and have fun. Are they going to talk about Valentine events and new servants? They will. They will. It's usually going to be at the end of the live stream, and we're about to head towards that. So we just finished the prefecture advertisement segment. So now we're going to bring Mr. 2, aka Mr. Director. So, of course, before that, they're going to be busting out quick informations like figures, soundtracks, etc. And currently, if you guys don't know, Fate Strange Fake, the anime, is coming in. If you guys want to watch it, I highly recommend you do so. If you have no knowledge of it, it doesn't matter. I highly recommend it. To be perfectly honest with you, it is the best visual and quickly explained FGO/Fate series in the entire genre at the moment. If you want to learn more about it, you can go from a different avenue, but I do recommend starting the anime already. So if you guys don't know, Fate Strange Fake Blu-ray DVD box is ready. Here's the jacket illustration. Essentially, you get to see Blu-ray DVD has 4 and a special CD. It is exclusively Japan on this one, no Inglese yet. But simultaneously, there's going to be an Anime Japan live stream. Anime Japan live stream is going to be at March 28th on a Saturday. Thank God. I didn't have to take a day off next month. Thank God. So yeah, they're going to be talking about special stage after party. They're going to be talking about FGO stuff. And this is where a lot of the big collabs probably going to get called on. Simultaneously, short anime Fujimoto Ritsuka doesn't understand. Season 3 Blu-ray and DVD special shop, extra item design. So if you order it in different places, you get different, little pre-order shenanigans. Dude, I need to get the Amazon one. It's got my daughter in it. My daughter is Amazon. So there's some more cam badges, acrylic key holders, a photo card set, and sticker cards, and line. And then here's the FGO original soundtrack volume 8. This is going to be 3 big CDs. It'll be available in July 1st. It'll be about $42. 1-to-1 conversion. So we do have more news for the Satellite Station 2026 chat, so get ready, lock in. We do have a March satellite, the final satellite Karadea radio station. And here's the illustration. Hey! Yamagata illustration, very cuties. You got the young Alexander, Mary Antoinette, and the, what's her name? Everybody's relationship is horse riding. It's about horse riding. They all have horse riding in common. Nagato, yeah, it's Nago, aka Kenshin. So if you guys don't know, there's a March 7th live stream coming in hot with the caster guest. I hope that in this March they talk about FGO anniversary. If not on the Anime Japan. Around March, I hope they talk about Anime Japan. We do have a staff talk once again, so don't worry. It's going to be pretty litty. Yo, Mr. Anjo's going to be here. It's going to be lit. Thank you, Fard. Well, thank you guys so much for all your patience. Here it is, your favorite FGO news. Light version. Of course, the event's not starting right away, Chad. It's probably starting around Valentine's Day, if not, like April 21st. The FGO director, right? Develop director, Mr. Kano. He's no longer Mr. 2. He's now Mr. Director. Your friend's not happy, ignoring a whole hour. Damn, that's kind of litty, huh? Kind of wild. Hope you feel safe. Hope you feel, and have fun. So here's FGO news, so you better lock in. Tell your friends to wait like 10 more minutes, okay? So make sure you guys do your surveys. In order for you to get your survey done equals 4 tickets, so make sure you do JP survey, okay? Tamamo Arya would be interesting. I think it's a little too early, but it could happen. Next up, so if you guys don't know, Indra, to celebrate the satellite station, Indra slid it in. So if you want MP5 Indra, you're more than welcome to now. He's like, that's dirty. He's dirty. He's Mr. D now. That's right. He's not Mr. 2. He's not Mr. 3. He's Mr. D. He says, yeah, I have Indra. He's very powerful. He says, yeah, I haven't MP5 him yet, unfortunately. Yeah, it says, yeah, the grand battle's rough. So currently, in order to celebrate the Valentine's Day 2026 pre-campaign, we've gotten a lot of things early. So for instance, event bonuses ×2 of Super Suck and Great Suck. The strengthening and interludes are half off, and we got some login bonus. So make sure you guys log in to make sure you utilize that advantage. So yeah, as an enjoyer, I would like to ask. It says EXP is double. Are you sure? You said it's double, right? EXP? Are you sure? Yeah, this is for real. So it says, yeah, you need to like rig my account or something, because I haven't gotten like double suck or great suck so much, you know. It says, yeah, I always like look at the like updates and see, double suck, super suck. But whenever I start upgrading my servants, they don't get as often as they should be. And so yeah, it's RNG, unfortunately. So some can get it, some won't. I apologies, but it is the nature of the game. So it says yeah, currently we do have the 2026 pre-campaign pickup. So here's all the Valentine prior servants. So it says yeah, Mr. 2, Mr. D, Mr. Director. It says, yeah, we've gotten up to this far. What do you have for us today? It says, yeah, I'm not ready. It's like, I'm kind of nervous. He's getting nervous, so I'm nervous for his nervous. So yeah, we really got to this exciting part now. It's like, we have no clue what's going on. So first, I would like to tell you what Valentine we're going to be dealing with. So we're going to be showing you a single part of Valentine's Day 2026. I got some couple visuals. I know you guys like visuals. So check out the visuals here, guys. Here you go. Little sneak peek. Oh, shit. That fucking scared me. Fucking loud as hell. Warning, warning, all staff members, please evacuate immediately. Summoning system irregularity. Threat level high. Uh-oh. Yo! Haji Chaos? Gaia? No way. We got a divine spirit. What the heck is going on here? Why is the divine spirit getting summoned all of a sudden? But the system's working properly and functioning. The arrival of a goddess and then the singularity that's created by the Holy Grail fragments. This is an irregular scenario at its very finest. Therefore, we're going to put number one, number one alert. Meanwhile, everybody, Valentine's Day. So nobody. It says, you need calorie resource. We don't have any. This is an emergency. Hmm, 43. What the fuck? 43? 45? Uh-oh, there's numbers. It says, there's a number of 45 in Mr. Blackbeard. When I see Miss Mash, there's 43. What the hell? It's not 45 people that I've killed. No way. Why is Mash 43 and Blackbeard 45? Servants can feel it. A mysterious number between servants started popping up out of nowhere. A battle to see the chocolate making of its finest. After time Valentine. The mystery of the mother chocolate. We're dealing with a divine spirit. We're dealing with a divine spirit, and it's a mother of chocolate. Is it a Greek servant? I have no clue. I'm hoping it is. It says, when there was chaos, there's Gaia. So it's kind of like a Greek vibe. So why was Mash's number lower than Mr. Blackbeard's? What's going on here? What are these numbers for? What is a mother chocolate? So they even said divine spirit too, so we're getting something spooky. It said the gaze, the pressure, the atmosphere. It says I had a sneaking suspicion of who could it be. It's a little, the way they were wording things. I think I got a hunch of who could it be. I'm kind of excited. Is it? Is it? The intruder. The intruder silhouette was kind of sus, but very, very reminded of some sort of shape. Is it? There's a lot of rivals, little rivals. What are we gonna be dealing with? There's a lot of moms too now. We're in trouble. Like, did she give out like 34 chocolates or 30, 43, 45? What's going on here? What do those numbers mean? It says, you've already seen. I just kind of wanted to give you a quick event over rundown here. The event is going to be about points and Valentine's, obviously. So if you guys don't know how Valentine Day works, you have lock-on chocolate and surprise chocolate, and you give it out to females and males. Lock-on chocolate allows you to specifically choose a servant that you want. Surprise chocolate is an RNG. And when you do any of those, you get to hear a VA of those enjoying Valentine's Day, and then afterwards get the Valentine's Day special craft essence. Are we getting the new Ishtar? No, the new Ishtar is too early. There's 3 different types of chocolate as always. There's a supplies chocolate and 2 lock-on chocolate. One specifically called a special lock-on chocolate. This event quest is a point quest, obviously, in order for you to get prizes with points and rewards. And simultaneously, you'll be able to get a special lock-on chocolate. And this special lock-on chocolate is... I just explained it all, right? So the special lock-on chocolate does 2 of the following skills. This special chocolate of lock-on is called The Dear Mother lock-on chocolate. So if you lock on this said servant with this chocolate, their bond point goes up significantly. And when the quest starts, you can buff ally cards. You can only have one, dearest lock-on chocolate. So every time you start the quest, you can buff Quick, Arts, or Buster. Up to you every time you start the quest. Simultaneously, you get more bond, but you only have one dearest lock-on chocolate. So you better be, you better choose wisely. Yeah, let's talk about the servants that you can give out chocolates to real quickly. So it says all the Valentine Day servants up till 2026 is allowed, besides Solomon. Solomon is not allowed. It says you can only give servants that you've summoned chocolates. It says all the Valentine's Day 2016 allows everybody from February 10th and onward up till now. So like the new servants that you're allowed to get are the following pictures. Boom. So everybody except there is a requirement for you to get Olga. In order to get you Olga Murray special message, you must beat main story beginning of aftertime quest. If you do not have this requirement, you can get the CE, but you will not get the main story. So you can still get Olga's chocolate CE, but you will not get the story behind it unless you beaten after time, beginning of after time. For specifically, you Olga Murray. As long as you beat the after time beginning, you can go back to the Valentine's Day to listen to it. It's locked until you start the beginning of after time. There's Liz, 5-star Liz. I'm excited for it. Yo, Mr. 2 locked in with his glasses on. I do have some more visuals. More visuals that we're kind of cooking. So here we go. Just a little bit. So here's a sneak peek. Sneaka Pika. So it says, yeah, we can't go home now. So, the snowstorms kind of buried us in here. So let's, can you share us a little bit more than usual? It says, yeah, maybe we'll be able to discuss a little bit more in later times. But here is some of the visuals here. Is it a 4-star, 5-star? So there's a little bit more visuals. So Flora's. It says, I'm a seed, Mr. Birdie, please don't eat me. Oh, there's all the Cream Hilt ones. Daisuke. Yo, that's Miss Kawasumi's voice. That's so cute. It's so cute. This is Dante, if you don't know. Hey, big titty. So here are the sneak peeks. Yeah, I feel like some strings when it comes to pickups here. They're big Jesus? No, Jesus didn't make those. Yeah, the cute shark's got voice. So we're going to be showing you guys the items that's going to be happening in the illustrations. Here we go. So here is your command cards. 3-star, 4-star. There's the owl. And then you got the harp. Yo, that hey yo, Greek servant command cards. The maiden's hero. Otomena Eiyu. Very nice command code. ヤッホー、マスター元気いてあれどうかしたろう。もう君ってば水臭いな。何困ってんなら私にも声かけてよ。It's Aphrodite now? It's definitely feeling Afro or Demeter now, huh? It's got a little Greek vibes. Little Greek vibes. It's either Afro or Demeter. If it's Aphrodite, I'm fucking hard rolling. So yeah, they're specifically talking about like, putting the specific command codes in specific circumstances fits really nicely. So here's some craft essence chat. There we go, Bubba Boy. Here is the 5-star. Hey yo, event limited 5-star CE. Holy. Hey yo, that's very cute. So yeah, don't give me a view like that. That's not fair. So that's definitely Wada Arco. We smelling a little Wada Arco, chat. We smelling a little Wada Arco. Sniffer. Little Wada. Little Wada sniffer. Is that Hakuno? Yeah, that's Wada and Takeuchi design. What's going on here? Yes, sir. That's a pretty lit. That's a pretty lit CE. So here, that's the event CE. So here's the 3-star and 4-star. Oh my God. What the fuck? What are these high quality CEs? What the shit? That is amazing. These are really great CEs. 4-star, 5-star. 4-star, 3 stars, by the way. 4-star, 3 stars. A lot of heart marks. That's kind of phenomenal. He's like, thank blessing. Blessing of the gods. So here's the 5-star CE limited. Here we go, chat. We've got a panel to show you, so check them out. They're not even hiding it at this point. And it is Boudica, so you got a little bit of good stuff. Is it what happened, Mr. Akabane? Why is he stun locked? Yeah, he's stun locked. Is it Medusa? If it's Medusa, it's gonna be so lit. If it's Medusa, it's gonna be so lit. It said, yeah, this is a bad civilization. It must be gone. Gorgon? Gorgon might not be bad. Is it gonna be redrop? Ooh, if it's redrop, it'll be lit, but no. Oh, there they are. It's the Typhons. It's definitely related to Greek gods. Very cute Typhons. Why did they zoom in on the legs? Very good. Very cute. It's got the matcha ice. It's a 5-star limited CE. You do have to gotcha for this one. So it's Epsilon and Typhon. It says, don't take it away from me. Please. It says, I'll hold it for you, buddy. It says, look at the tummy. It says, that's the exact same thing I was thinking about her. The tummy exposure is kind of wild. What a arranged movement they did to show off the 5-star CZs for the both cuties. Yeah, take it away from him, D-Gen. I might get hit with a little bit of compliance here, so I do apologize. Let's move on forward. Are those two sisters? Yes. Well, technically they're two sisters. They're technically two of the same kind, but they do treat each other like sisters. I say they're pretty good. So yeah, we have a Final Ascension museum? Are we gonna get a CE Ascension museum one day? So yeah, I think Mr. Kanazawa has to make that happen. I don't know if I can do anything about that. I can suggest it, but I believe that's Mr. Kanazawa's expertise. So that is the 5-star limited CE. Says yeah, we still got big news, right, Mr. Director? Says we do. Thanks for waiting. 5-star servant, new 5-star servant, chat. Alert, alert, new 5-star servant. Alert, alert. Is that you think it's her? You think it's them? Here's the reveal. You met my Lost Belt self, didn't we? I'll show you. Yeah, I showed you my true body. Now that I've materialized, oh, it's Demeter. I modernized myself a little bit more. It's Demeter. Hey, Lancer 5-star Demeter. Very nice. It's Demeter. We knew it was either Aphrodite or Demeter. She modernized herself. Oh my god. Kind of nutty. What the fuck? Yo, she's got that Toko vibe. God damn it, man. Fuck, Demeter has a Toko vibe. Why? Why does she have Toko vibes? No. I have to roll for her. No. Fuck, she's got Toko vibes. Is that Demeter? That is Demeter. 5-star Lancer Demeter. Rip eyes? Yes, sir. Is Zeus coming? I don't know. You keep waiting, my son. So she is the goddess of, you know, the land. So yeah, what does she got in her hands? Kind of sus. Yeah, she was using something like that in the Lost Belt too, huh? Didn't she? She got a gun. She got a lot of things. She got big titties. That's all I need to know. So yeah, we got some commercials too. It says, wow, I didn't think the Olympus stuff would become real. And then with the voice, she's real. I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, I've seen hopes. Aphrodite is soon. It says, yeah, Mr. 2, now that we've seen the 5-star server, when exactly is Valentine's Day happening? Oh, it's starting February 13th. So right after whatchamacallit. The main story requires a after time, but you could still do the main quest and the farming and the chocolate stuff for Fuyuki. So this is the new format, chat. In order for you to enjoy main story, you do have to whatchamacallit. You do have to finish the story up to date, but you could still farm during the event. So if you are not caught up, you can still farm during the event, but you can't enjoy the main story. Is she gonna turn into a ball? I don't think she will, but I think there's like an extra tech that might make her as like a gimmick, I bet. Because she specifically says she is the proper human history form, because she specifically says, you've seen me in my Lost Belt form. So she modernized herself a bit. Now the enemy's gonna suffer. At least this Demeter is cute. I won't forgive her for what she did for LB5. I mean, technically it was Zeus's fault, but it is what it is. At least it's not Aphrodite, bitch. I wanted Aphrodite. What you mean? Does Aphrodite have a chance? Yeah, probably next year. So yeah, the location of this specific place made me feel back when I was like in high school. So it's kind of a bit. It's yeah, the fact that now that I've realized that I can't go home is very problematic. But now I have an opportunity to kind of walk around or at least enjoy some place where I was able to stay here a little longer. We got a little bit more time. We've got after time now. So you don't know when the next singularity will be found, but oh, hey, starting from July, new chapter. So yeah, hey, what are you talking about? We finished final chapter. What's going on here? New chapter. So June, chat. At June, new chapter confirmed. The after time is a gap in order to introduce new chapter. So this is the Beyond Chapter 2. The After Time story will officially begin in June. Season 3 will begin in June, chat. July? No, June. Number 6. June. The requirement is as follows. In order for you to participate in the afternoon beginning, you have to not only beat the afternoon story beginning, you have to also beat 2 class of Grand Battle, the final Grand Battle. You have to beat 2 final Grand Battle. But during this time, around March, Berserker and Lancer Grand Battles will cost 0 Storm Pods. Hey, yo, hold up. Yo, let's go. So it says, yeah, when it comes to March, it'll be a free Berserker and free Lancer when it comes to Berserker. It's yeah, this is a chance to live stream. Live stream chance, guys. So yeah, Mr. Dioma definitely want to get the Lancer one for sure, just to enjoy. Bro, I already maxed those out. Who cares? I'm not gonna lie to you. Grand Battles are the best place to get Bond and Mats. Bonds and Mats. Those are the best place. And QP if you focus QP. So you do have to do the final battle, by the way, chat. So after you've done your farming, there's like a final battle to kind of like prove yourself. You do have to beat the final battle. You need to beat 2 grand you need to beat 2 grand servants in order to participate in the June story. So make sure you guys do so. And as always, he hasn't forgotten you. 10 Saint Chords plus 6, baby. Are you talking about to get you the CE? Yes. You do have to beat 2 of those. Okay, EP? 2 of those. Who's the Valentine servants? Demeter. No 4-star. Usually Valentines only have 5 stars, and it's Demeter. So I'm really glad that we were able to record the nice little place and eat delicious food and drink coffee. The fact that we were able to explore Ryoma's history was a really great day for me. Are you gonna roll for Demeter? I probably will have to, just due to the fact that, oh my god, she has Toko vibes. Oh my god. She has Toko vibes. I have to. Fuck. Oh fuck, more and more release to Aphrodite. Yes. Yes. That means that either next year is Aphrodite, if not the anniversary servant's Aphrodite. Good luck. I know. I'm gonna need it. I hate the fact that all the characters I want is Lancers. I want to MP5 Liz. I want to MP5 Demeter. This is some bullshit. Are we getting Zeus in the near future? We might at this point, right? We got Demeter. If we got Demeter, Zeus is right around the corner. So yeah, this is your chance. Yeah, I need to learn a lot. Like, I need to learn about my character, and I need to learn about FGO. So yeah, maybe I should live stream during the Lancer. I'll give you the Berserker scene. I didn't say I'll do it, guys. Don't get too hyped. Don't get too hyped. So yeah, I'll ask. I'll ask. I have to, you know, give permissions and whatnot to be able to live stream on the Lancer Berserker. But well, this is my very first time joining in this winter caravan. Like, this is my first time. I didn't think it would be so snowy and be so hectic, but it was very exciting. I'm really glad that I was able to enjoy this. Like, this is my very first prefecture. My very first prefecture is amazing. I say, if there's another opportunity, it'd be greatly appreciated. I would love to go to FGO Festival this year, if that's all right. I'll see you there if we can. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the venue and the live stream. And if you guys can go home, be safe. If you guys can't go home, be safe. I've been to a lot of caravans. I really just felt the variant of Ryoma. Like, it was really nice. A lot of Ryoma essence was there. And so yeah, in Japan, that location itself is very popular too. And then being able to kind of communicate and bounce off funny ideas and FGO stuff together with you all was a very fun time as well. And it was very nice. And you guys, you know, maybe take a side step. Be careful. It's windy out there, but it was really fun. And so yeah, I'm really surprised that you guys even came in after this nightmarish weather. I'm kind of surprised. Like, whenever final chapter came in, that I really thought FGO was over, you know, and Dunzo EOS. But now that the after story kind of came in, it's like it definitely's got that vibe that Type Moon and Fate kind of has, of excitement, even after a major things have ended, of comedic, if not relief, or just still enjoyment of sort. Is as a Type Moon fan, very intrigued and honored, and something of a privilege to have, because even if the main story until June is over, you can still kind of enjoy this afternoon tea time to kind of have fun but be serious at the same time.